Hey guys, what's up? It's Sean, Autotopia, LA. It's a bright sunny day, which is just perfect as I'm about to jump on the Harley and head to Vegas for SEMA. Why am I riding the Harley out there? Because I'm putting it over at the Apex show with my friends, the guys from C-Tech Chargers. And it's gonna be a cruise. I'm looking forward to this, man. And it's SEMA 2018, here we come, baby. I'm looking forward to seeing a bunch of my buddies and seeing what they're bringing out. Strope's got a cool one, Pure Vision Design, Ring Brothers, really looking forward to seeing all the Speed Core stuff, and so many others. So hold on, man, because here we go. You guys know, typically we don't do event-based episodes. It's not our thing. We like focusing in on cars and details. But this isn't an event. This is SEMA 2018. Here's the things I love about SEMA. Number one, I love seeing friends that I don't typically get to see on a regular basis. Guys like the Ring Brothers, my friends at Speed Core, my friends from Germany and around the world, England. So it's wonderful to see friends, meet new friends. But let's be honest, what do we all go there for? We go for the cars. You know, if you're into customs like we are here at Autotopia LA, you can't get a better view of the world of custom vehicles. Builders from all over the planet bring their best to compete either in Battle of the Builders, compete for the Mother Shine Award, compete for any of the different awards, the Good Guys Award, the Gran Turismo, Ford, GM, on and on it goes with all the awards that are available there. Very few actually get an award at SEMA. But what you do see is the best of the best. I mean, and it's not limited to any one market. You see exotics, and you see extraordinary exotics, wide bodies, radical paint jobs, crazy fabrication. You see that with exotics, but then you also see it with all the Euro import cars from BMW to Porsche. All the Euro import cars are there. But then you've also got all the JDM stuff that's radical, great imagination. One of my favorite cars this year was actually a JDM car, a 240Z called Insanity, I-N-Z-A-N-I-T-Y. An extraordinary 240Z with an LS swap in it, but killer fabrication. And this guy won the Young Guns Award, so congratulations. And then of course, you know, my personal favorite in the world of cars is the muscle cars, and especially muscle cars that are done right. I mean, what the Roadster shop brought this year, just in one car, let alone bringing out multiple cars. But one of my favorite cars, without question this year, is a car called Road Rage. It's a second gen split bumper Camaro that has some of the most extraordinary fabrication work I've ever seen. The engine, I don't even know if I'd ever want to start this thing because it's so beautiful, although I would, and I'd want to go drive the wheels off it. Just a stunning car. Another one right there alongside it is from my friends at Speed Core, who brought a number of cars this year, but hands down, without a question, my favorite of what they brought is another 1970 Charger that is along the lines of a car they did a few years back called Tantrum. This one's called Evolution, and it really is the evolution of Tantrum. They took it to a whole nother level. They've got the Demon motor in there making massive power. I think they're up at around 1,000 horsepower with the Demon motor in there. But this is an all carbon fiber car. All carbon fiber with one of the most beautiful interiors that I've ever seen, designed by my buddy Sean Smith and done by the guys at Gabe's Interiors. Just an extraordinary, mind-boggling car, man. But as you walk around the show, at every turn, you find something that'll catch your eye. I mean, there's roadsters, there's rat rods, there's everything you can possibly imagine. There's trucks like you would not believe, probably more than any year I've ever seen at SEMA, but some extraordinary airbag drop to the ground, stunning trucks. Just what a cool year for the truck, no doubt. You know, I've heard of a variety of opinions from people that have been going for years. I gotta say, it's possibly one of the best years I've ever seen at SEMA. It seems like with builders like the Ring Brothers and Roadster Shop that have been, you know, changing the game for a lot of years now, it's like that bar was set a number of years ago, and people have really risen to that, and what you're seeing from even fairly unknown to completely unknown builders are these extraordinary detailed vehicles. Another thing you can't help but notice as you walk through is how massive horsepower has gotten. It's almost like as if you're under 1,000 horsepower, it's like you have no horsepower. A 700 horsepower car, which is gigantic, is almost considered like, oh, that's all? Why didn't you give it a little more power? I mean, how many cars are we seeing now that are, twin turbo Demon motors? I mean, the guys from Speedcore brought an all carbon fiber Demon with twin turbos, making 1,500, something like that, horsepower. I mean, it's crazy to see the amount of horsepower, but there's no question as you walk the SEMA floor or any of the outside areas from Ford out front to over by the Hoonigans, anywhere you go there, you see action. You see the best of the best. You see the world of manufacturers and aftermarket parts manufacturers bringing their best, bringing their newest, coolest stuff. There's no focus on any generation. Every generation of vehicle is represented. You see stuff as far back as the 20s and 30s, obviously heavy on the 50s and 60s, but all the way up to current modern vehicles, modern exotics, modern sports cars, even brand new muscle cars like the Demon. Well, that's another SEMA in the books. SEMA 2018. What a blast, man. Had just an extraordinary week. Always a fun time to see friends that I don't get to see very often. See all the new builds from guys that I've heard of, guys that I haven't heard from. Had a blast driving the Harley out there. I mean, what a great ride out. It was just a killer way to get to Vegas. I don't know what to say, man, except for just a complete and total blast out there, as always. Every year it seems to get a little more intense. The competition seems to be a little more stiff. Congratulations to all the winners out there. The best of the best in the world are out showing their cars. So just an extraordinary week. As always, you guys, thanks for hanging and watching and supporting what we're up to over here. Truly do appreciate it. And I will see you in the next episode. All right, man. Later.